What's up? I thought I'd give this a try, the non short YouTube video. Just saying thank you for watching. I know I only have two videos so far here on YouTube, but one of them I was like, yeah, can America is a cancer like I am. My birthday's coming up, I was mentioning, and I'm never ever trying to make that sound wrong. That's kind of a um, not a lesson, but a point in how easily things can be misinterpreted if you let them, so to speak. But that is, of course, the sign on a zodiac, not the zodiac. I've been meaning to see if there's other than I don't even know kind of the standard or traditional that I know next to nothing about, but I still know a little more about it than the Chinese zodiac, both of which are quite fascinating to me. I've been meaning to just browse the internet on that one in general. But yeah, happy birthday, America, coming up if I don't check in on the 4th, because I do see UFOs almost every 4th of July. I have never successfully gotten them recorded, not so much as a photograph. I've gotten some interesting photographs of like fireworks and stuff like that, though, from my view. I'm going to be showing you how much of Colorado's firework displays I get on the 4th, I'm sure. So if not, I'll just like show you one of these days when I remember about it better. But anyway, yeah, there's other things that I try not to over mention or duplicate. One is just parentheses how, in parentheses, to think for yourself. If there is a point of this channel, it's that, not so much in a nutshell. It's encouraging you. I wish I could return even just a fraction of the encouragement that has been bestowed upon me. It's hard for me not to say words like blessed. I try not to preach. I try not to get political, like I say, but I will. I'll try to veer and just keep things interesting. I'm a huge fan of just phenomena is one of my main deals. I am hoping to share many a quality story with you that I have been lucky enough to have endured. Some of them are scary, I won't lie. I mean, at least they were to me. I haven't had too interesting of anything happen to me recently, other than a friend and coworker has passed away about a fortnight ago. Is one reason I decided to actually delve into YouTube as well as the other platforms I'm on. I know I haven't been on Facebook for quite some time, but yeah, not too abrupt of a segue here, which there probably isn't one other than the magnificent planet that we all share. Would be, I am not a fan of mosquitoes. I know that most aren't, I try to just, decide things like that for myself. I've been letting a black widow, or perhaps many black widows over the last, I don't know, 5 years or so, live right where my steps meet the sidewalk, and coming to and from my place is a little unnerving, I ain't gonna lie, but it's helped me with my arachnophobia if I ever had any. I feel like a drama queen, just how freaked out I get at creepy crawlies in general. But I'm so glad that, especially here in America, I'm able to just go to the grocery store or a restaurant and not have to worry about, hey, is this gonna harm me? You got the nutrition facts and everything, right? They're on the packaging. A mosquito, which is the only thing I'll kill other than for sustenance, and I hope I never have to so much as go hunting or anything like that. But like I won't even like pluck a flower and stuff like that. That's just me. But if they don't perform their feeding rituals like exact, they get noticed and smacked into oblivion. For all I know, there are species that are like harmful, if not fatal, to them. As I've been told, chocolate is for dogs, for instance. But you might just be more annoyed at a housefly, but I've been bit even recently. I think this year I did get bit again. It's been about 2 or 3 years, but the reason I know they were just regular fly bites that one summer it was like 4, I'm pretty sure, and they left pretty much permanent scars. They're almost all the way gone now, but as you look down, like, ow, it's like it hurts worse than a mosquito. It's like actual kind of hurts. Whereas mosquitoes, even when I catch them, it's just like, that's annoying. But the bites themselves are just like itch. They don't actually hurt, in my opinion, or whatever, or in my experience. But if you think about what a fly is doing to your skin, doesn't that kind of get kind of disturbing all of a sudden? All of a sudden, it's kind of like, why won't I kill flies anymore? I guess they serve a purpose, so to speak. It's not for me to decide, by the way. But, and that said, I have punted fly goals before. So if you actually are able to aim to where they're going to take off, so just an inch or 5 above the table, and then flick, and usually you'll get them, not all the time, but that's a fly goal. Like the touchdown is when you punt them into a spider web, and then the 2-point conversion would be seeing the spider come out and collect their kill that was actually given to them. And I have said, I believe it was an early tweet a long time ago, that was like, I don't want to hear no judging just in general, but especially if you have a pet, you've fed them something, right? So I don't know, I'm not a fan of spiders. They're badass. They're like mysterious, interesting creatures, but I will avoid them. I will corral them in a jar, and I've heard the term humanely relocate, which is, I don't know, maybe if an alien catches me, may that be the case with me if that ever happens, which obviously it hasn't yet. And I'm only mostly joking there, but I've heard stories of people being abducted through their roof.